Aloha everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're journeying to what many people call paradise on Earth, the Hawaiian Islands. When you think of Hawaii, you probably picture stunning beaches, lush rainforests, and epic volcanoes. But there's another side to this paradise, a fragile world of incredible wildlife found nowhere else on the planet. For millions of years, these islands were isolated, allowing life to evolve in the most spectacular and unique ways. But that isolation also made them incredibly vulnerable. The very things that make Hawaii so special are now under serious threat, and the clock is ticking for many of its most iconic residents. Today, we're not just going to look at pretty animals, we're going to come face to face with some of the most endangered species in Hawaii and indeed in the entire United States. These aren't just statistics in a textbook, they are living, breathing creatures on the absolute brink. We're talking about animals that are the last of their kind, clinging to survival in a rapidly changing world. It's a heavy topic, I know, but it's one we have to talk about. Understanding their stories, the challenges they face, and the incredible efforts being made to save them is the first step in making a real difference. So, grab your gear because we're about to embark on an incredible expedition. We'll dive into the crystal clear waters, trek through dense forests, and explore the hidden corners of these islands. Our mission is to shine a light on these amazing animals, to understand their struggle, and to see what we can all do to help protect Hawaii's precious natural heritage. This is more than just a video, it's a call to action for the wild heart of the Pacific. Let's get going. Our first encounter brings us to the pristine, sun-drenched shores of the northwestern Hawaiian Islands. Look over there. Lounging on the sand, looking like a true beach bum, is one of Hawaii's most ancient inhabitants, the Hawaiian monk seal, or Ilio Holoi Kawawa, which means dog that runs in rough water. These guys are incredible. They are one of only 2 species of monk seals left on the entire planet, and their lineage traces back millions of years. They're a critical part of this marine ecosystem, a top predator that helps keep the reef environment balanced and healthy. Seeing one in the wild like this is an absolute privilege, a rare glimpse into a Hawaii that existed long before humans ever arrived. But don't let this peaceful scene fool you. The Hawaiian monk seal is one of the most endangered marine mammals in United States waters. Their population has been hovering at critically low numbers for decades. So, what's the problem? It's a perfect storm of challenges. Historically, they were hunted nearly to extinction. Today, the threats are more complex. They face food scarcity due to changes in the ocean environment, entanglement in fishing nets and marine debris, and predation on their pups by sharks. As if that wasn't enough, they also face habitat loss from rising sea levels, which are slowly swallowing the low-lying atolls they depend on for resting and giving birth. Despite the bleak outlook, there's a beacon of hope. Dedicated teams of scientists and volunteers work around the clock monitoring the seals, disentangling them from deadly debris, rehabilitating sick and malnourished pups, and translocating seals to safer habitats. Every single seal is precious. Their survival depends on this intensive, hands-on conservation, and on us giving them the space and respect they need to survive. When you see one on the beach, it's a reminder of both the fragility of this ecosystem and the powerful spirit of survival. They are true icons of wild Hawaii. From the coast, we venture deep into the upland forests, into a world of green that feels ancient and sacred. Listen closely. Do you hear that? That complex, intelligent call belongs to a bird that is the very soul of the Hawaiian forest, the alala, or Hawaiian crow. This isn't just any crow, it's one of the most intelligent birds in the world, known for its remarkable ability to use tools. For centuries, its voice was a key part of the forest soundscape. In Hawaiian culture, the alala is revered as an aumakua, or family guardian spirit, a sacred link between the human and natural worlds. Tragically, that voice fell silent in the wild. The alala is officially extinct in the wild. The last wild individuals disappeared in 2002. Imagine a forest without its storyteller, its guardian. The cause of their decline was a devastating combination of threats, habitat destruction from logging and agriculture, and diseases like avian malaria and pox, carried by invasive mosquitoes that flourished in the changing landscape. Predators they never evolved to deal with, like cats, mongooses, and even the Hawaiian hawk, also took a heavy toll. The loss of the alala was a devastating blow to the heart of the forest. But this story isn't over. For years, an incredible captive breeding program has been working tirelessly to save the Alala from complete extinction. It's a massive effort managed by a partnership of conservation organizations. They've successfully bred these brilliant birds in captivity, and now, they're in the process of reintroducing them back into large, protected forest reserves. It's a painstaking process, teaching the birds everything they need to know to survive in the wild. Hearing the call of a reintroduced Alala echoing through these trees once more is one of the most hopeful sounds in the world of conservation. It's a testament to human dedication and the resilience of nature. Now let's slip beneath the waves and explore Hawaii's vibrant coral reefs. These underwater cities are teeming with life, but we're looking for a very special, very ancient mariner. There, gliding effortlessly over the coral is the hawksbill sea turtle or Hanuea. You can identify them by their beautiful tortoiseshell-patterned carapace and their narrow hawk-like beak, which is perfect for reaching into crevices in the reef to find their favorite food sponges. These turtles are living dinosaurs, having navigated our oceans for over 100 million years. They are a keystone species, and their feeding habits play a vital role in maintaining the health and diversity of coral reef ecosystems. Despite their ancient lineage, the hawksbill is critically endangered worldwide, and the population here in Hawaii is incredibly small and fragile. For decades, they were hunted relentlessly for their beautiful shells, a practice that is now illegal but pushed them to the very edge. Today the threats have shifted. Their nesting beaches are disappearing due to coastal development and sea level rise. When they do find a place to nest, the eggs and hatchlings are vulnerable to invasive predators like mongooses and cats. In the water they face the constant dangers of becoming entangled in fishing gear, ingesting plastic debris and boat strikes. But there is a wave of action to protect these gentle giants. Conservation groups and state agencies work to protect and monitor nesting sites, often roping off areas to keep them safe from disturbance. Public awareness campaigns have been crucial in teaching people how to respectfully view turtles from a distance and report any nests or injured animals. Furthermore, efforts to reduce marine debris and promote responsible fishing practices are helping to make the ocean a safer home for the Hanuea. Every hatchling that makes it to the sea is a tiny victory, a small but powerful symbol of hope for this magnificent ocean wanderer. We're climbing high into the mountains of Maui now, into the wet, misty Ohia forests. This is a tough environment, and it's home to one of Hawaii's rarest and most specialized birds, the kiwikiu, or Maui parrotbill. Finding one is like finding a needle in a haystack. This small, olive-green honey creeper is a true master of its environment. Look at that beak. It's incredibly unique, a parrot-like upper bill and a straight lower bill, perfectly designed to pry open branches and pull out insect larvae. They are the woodpeckers of Hawaii, playing a crucial role in controlling insect populations and keeping the forest healthy. The story of the Maui parrotbill is a story of retreat. They once inhabited forests across Maui and even the neighboring island of Molokai. Now they are restricted to a tiny patch of high-elevation forest on the windward slopes of Halakala volcano, with a population estimated to be fewer than 200 individuals. Their world has shrunk dramatically. The primary culprit is once again habitat loss and disease. Lowland forests were cleared, and invasive disease-carrying mosquitoes moved up the mountain slopes as temperatures warmed, pushing the birds into an ever smaller high-altitude refuge where the mosquitoes can't survive. Saving the kiwikiu is a race against time and temperature. Conservationists are engaged in a massive effort to restore and protect their remaining habitat, which involves fencing off huge areas to remove feral pigs and deer that destroy the understory. They are also exploring bold new strategies, like creating a second population in a different protected area to act as an insurance policy against a single catastrophic event, like a hurricane. The fight for the Maui parrotbill is a fight for the very integrity of Hawaii's native forests. Its survival depends on our ability to preserve its last mountain stronghold. As dusk settles over the islands, a different kind of creature takes to the sky. It's not a bird but Hawaii's only native land mammal, the Hawaiian hoary bat, or Opa'apia. Seeing one is a real treat, a flash of fur and wings against the twilight sky. These bats are a subspecies of the North American hoary bat, but they are unique. It's thought that their ancestors were blown off course during migration thousands of years ago and found a new home here in paradise. They are solitary, roosting in the foliage of native and non-native trees, and they are incredible aerial acrobats, feeding on insects like moths and beetles. As Hawaii's only native land mammal, the opepea is incredibly important, but it's also in trouble. Much about this bat is still a mystery, which makes conservation even more challenging. What we do know is that they are facing significant threats. The widespread loss of their forest habitat is a major issue, reducing the areas where they can roost and find food. Collisions with man-made objects, particularly wind turbines, have emerged as a serious modern threat. As we push for renewable energy, we have to find ways to do it that don't harm our native wildlife. Pesticide use can also impact their insect food source. Protecting the opepea requires a multifaceted approach. Researchers are working hard to learn more about their behavior, population size, and habitat needs using acoustic detectors to listen for their echolocation calls. Protecting and restoring native forests is key to giving them safe places to live. And for the wind energy industry, it means developing and implementing smarter turbine operations, like shutting them down during periods of low wind when bats are most active. This mysterious creature of the night is a vital part of Hawaii's ecosystem, and ensuring it has a future here means learning to share the islands and the sky. Our journey through Hawaii has shown us some incredible animals, but it's also revealed a stark reality. The paradise we love is fragile, and the unique creatures that call it home are fighting for their very existence. From the lonely monk seal on the shore, to the elusive parrotbill high in the mountains, each species has a story of struggle and resilience. Their fate is not sealed in stone, it's being written right now by the actions we take or fail to take. These animals are not just a part of Hawaii's beauty, they are a part of its soul, its history, and its future. They are a measure of our ability to be good stewards of this planet. So, what can we do? It can feel overwhelming, but every action, no matter how small, makes a difference. If you visit Hawaii, be a responsible tourist. Give wildlife space, never feed them, and stay on designated trails. You can reduce your use of plastics, which end up as deadly marine debris. At home, you can make conscious choices about the products you buy and support businesses that are committed to sustainability. The most powerful thing you can do is support the organizations on the front lines of this fight. Groups like the Maui Forest Bird Recovery Project, the Keauhou Bird Conservation Center, and NOAA's Hawaiian Monk Seal Research Program are doing heroic work every single day. I encourage you to learn more. Look up the animals we talked about today. Share their stories with your friends and family. The more people who know and care about the plight of the alala or the hawksbill turtle, the greater their chance of survival. This is our shared kuleana, our responsibility. Let's work together to ensure that the wild, vibrant, and unique heart of Hawaii continues to beat strong for generations to come. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible adventure. Until next time, stay wild.